28 just traded short.
I'm out that one.
15-minute level hit at 55.50.
Yeah, I took it there.
Good for you. Standout remains 479, 20, 53, and 50. 5s are still good, 15s are good. Plenty of room to go into 15s is what I like about this. The preferred entry at 56 and 75. Right on the money. Did you get in at 56.75 or 50?
Yeah, 56.75. It was on after it had gone through and ticked back up to it.
Volume comes in to make the short. Follow it up here. The 8.5 here, again and again here. Nothing on the upside, even though 5 seconds up, right?
Yeah.
$55 possible, 53.75. And make a run for the low of the target on a limit would be 53.75. 53, make it 54. CD's holding. Downtick on a 1-minute VMA would give us continuation, right?
Yeah.
Here you go. Downtick on 1-minute VMA. Look for the market order to come in. Nothing on a limit level 2 below the market. Here you go.
300. Yeah.
So there you are again, another 15. Take that off again if you didn't get it before, right? Increase momentum to the downside, negative 91.43 on the 1-minute VMA. City holds another 106, traded short just now. 600 up. Nick.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Mark's offline, might have a connection issue. There's your volume in at 350 to support the 20, 55, 50 level. Copy that.
Copy that.
Okay. Through by a tick, take out any stops. Uptick on CMF. $55.50 level supported 4 now. So we're going to be looking for, since the CMF on the 5 minutes is back up, we'll be looking for net neutral or downtick and increased momentum to the downside. We're at 36.03 on 5-minute MFI. We'll be looking for that to continue to move to the downside. You copy that?
Copy all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this can really get going if it can get below 55 and 50.
Yeah, for another possible entry at 55 and 25.
Copy that.
On an open and closing basis, you're holding it only one tick above 55.50 on the 15-minute level here. That's to be expected at a 15-minute level, right? So we got some noise between here and here. And if it's not going to be 55 and 25, then it'll be below the 1 minute here for the free and clear, down to 53.75 for the next, and possible to blow off to the downside of 53.
Copy that.
Short-term positive divergence on a 1 minute PMA. Five-minute CMF is back down. 5-minute MFI has reduced momentum, now to 37.46. 15s are still good across the board. No look back. That's the good part about it all. Copy that.
Copy that.
Market to see back of possibilities for continuation. Close to just traded short, looking for the CD trade to the floor. 5-minute MFI is just about net neutral at 36.43. CMF on the 5 is back down. 15s remain good. 1 minute PMA is back down. That'd be 55 and 25 for the second leg in. We're on rec. Whew, 8:11 a.m. 5/9/2016. Testing again. How about another 1,000, 1,200 this time to drive it down to 53.75? How about that? $34.05 over 31.21, level 2 on a down. No limit on level 2 is below the market. Look for the market order to come in. Once again, preferred entry identified back at 56 and 75. 3 separate opportunities within close proximity of the initial one here. Now your preferred entry on the second leg has been hit after the 55.50 level. Now this tested again. Fine, still light. 1 minute, few minutes up. No go just yet. F6.
That's 200 up.
Copy that. One minute PM up higher. Now with 2 more ticks. No second leg. That's it. So for this morning's action here on the trading ES near contract month, June 2016, Vector Traders Consortium traders, administrators have successfully identified a preferred entry, 20, 56, and 75, and an out right here for some quick money this morning. If prices can hold at or around this level here, downside volume comes in a big way. The second leg would be, still stands at 55 and 25 for a possible second leg short down to 53.75 or even the session low at 53. It is now 8:15 a.m., 5/9/2016, identifying the second leg, no second trade taken, as most traders might have on increased later volume here. One winning trade, one risk mitigation example. Mark, how much did you pick up on that? 3/4 point?
3/4, yeah.
Good for you. You did a little better than I did this morning. I got a half out of that, so we're good. I'll cut the tape at 8:15 a.m. Eastern, 5/9/2016.
Threes into the lows. So this is the last kind of higher volume area here at 2055, 2054.75. So this is where you would expect them. If they're going to hold it, they'll hold here.
There you go.
Only 17 contracts traded into that.
Yeah. Primary and secondary positive for just a moment if you miss still holds. Now, prices have changed from horseshoe up 42.50 on the down, 3,100 on the up on level 2. So we had a lot of orders sitting there waiting to get taken out. Here you go. See these through the current floor on a test. Fives are good. Some retracement to the downside and CMF on the 15s. Look for the punch down to the 53.75 or 53.50 level, right? And then for the turn back around, it's going to go.
Yeah.
On a spike, right? On a flash?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But I would think that around 53, which is the overnight open, that's probably what, that's what I think they're going to shoot for from here.
Okay. You're right. I was just referring to the target at 53.75, or if you get a limit at 53.50 for the guaranteed execution. This is a little iffier because of the positive divergence on the CMF on the 5s and the primary and secondary on the 1 minute. Now you got 15 CMF back up, so likelihood of the follow through, it's not there. 250 on the up. Fly it in. Pretty clear to see here how the setup was markedly different.
Copy that.
Right? Look at this as compared to what you had on your short, right?
Yeah,
look at it.
Yeah.
The only way this is going to turn around is if a lot of volume comes through for that probably 1,200, 1,500 contracts traded short. I'll get through maybe for this point here, right, on this pivot point low drawn from 0 to 28 hours, which is associated with here at this point.
Unfortunately, I don't have the 1 minute because when it reset, obviously I lost it. I got 5 seconds, but not 1 minute on the VMA.
Okay. That's just turning around to the downside now. That's what I'm looking at in the 5. Here's your primary, secondary, positive divergence here to here and here to here. And this is why prices never followed through. Well, it's CD in a 1 minute VMA. I picked the tape back up for just a few minutes here. I want traders to see this recording. I wanted to see how the preferred entry here was taken by 3 traders, including Nick Lenz in the room this morning. The out was established. The secondary trade for the second leg was never taken. And here, no trades taken yet up and until enough volume comes through. And we have the type of follow through from the 5 minute charts to the 1 minute proprietary indicators here, including the CD that we need in order to get down to here, right? We're close. We're real close. And 54.75 again. (8:32 a.m. Eastern Standard, 5/9/2016). $54.75 MTM, once again preferred entry. Price tested. Come on. Stamp it out. 1,000. 1,200 short. Right now, and get this over with.
POC's now at 20.55 flat.
Copy that. 1 minute EMA is back down. 2 ticks taken out. The secondary positive divergence, looking for the trend line violation on a bar close, 21 seconds left. That upsloping trend line violation, copy that. 5, it's rolling on the CMF to the downside. This might get that second leg.
Right now they're just building on this bottom step. I'm calling that 54.50 is the bottom.
There you go, 306 shorted. So traders where the POC is located at 2055 right now at 8:37 a.m. 5/9/2016. We need large volume to come in to get off of that to the downside in a big way to stamp it out that that's it, final resistance. There are steps below that with smaller contract sizings, but the largest amount of contracts still trade at 2055 for the POC. The CD is back down. 1 minute EMA is upsloping trend line is absolute. Violation complete, negative 3267. 5s are good. 15s are looking for a retracement on the CMF. 5 now back up on CMF. We'll need that net neutral. It's enough time. 8:37. There's plenty of time for this leg to go. $54.50, $54.75, $54.50 MTM. Mark, you run a 300 on the CD, right?
I beg your pardon?
You're on a 300 size on the CD, right?
300, yes, sir.
So do you have a closed out bar below the most recent floor? Absolute change?
Close below.
Done.
Yeah, through it, yeah. It's 2 bars close below, both red.
Copy that. 228 just traded long.
I think that's it. Yeah, yeah. There's 360 traded into the low on on that last run to it, and then that 200 came in and took it up the tick off the low.
Okay, so let's run it for a second here. If they were looking to take out the stops, right, below the secondary preferred entry, which more than likely they did, why so many lows? Why a down close 4 bars ago? You know, below it. Why? Why the continued interest in the probes on the downside and then the down close 4 bars ago if they weren't going to keep moving it down?
You got a tick there with 5 contracts. They're not supporting it at this point. I mean, unless some volume comes in. I mean, there you go. You got 6, 8 contracts traded into it.
Copy that.
50 back. Nobody's interested. No major players here are interested in going lower at this point. Like last time, there was like 600 contracts when we broke through that preferred entry.
At 56.75.
At 56.75, yeah.
Right.
I mean, 8 just isn't going to get it done.
No.
In the accumulation in the downside volume.
Say again, Nick.
They're not seeing the build up even in the downside volume, just a little here and there, and it's just not enough to get below 54 and 50 with any power.
Yeah, it's kind of like somebody's soaking this up.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just can't get past why all the probes, why the down closes. If there's nothing there, what's the reason to support the prices? We went through this last week and the prices took off shortly after that. If there's nothing there, if there's no reason to stay there, then why are prices there if they're just looking for the volume to come in one way or the other? Yeah. Okay, we're back on a positive divergence here on a 1-minute EMA. 5 still stands, minor uptick on MFI as well, after CMF positive, and looks like you're going to get to the peak on the 15th, established back from 5 a.m., right? Close.
Understood. Yeah.
Copy that.
So now it looks like this level might be violated to the upside. Get taken out on a reversal.
You could find this POC moving around maybe a little bit here.
What are we looking at?
We're still at 55 at 9.4, but we've got 8.7 around us.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have to break out to get above that level. This corresponds to the last retracement.
turn around on the 15s on CMF. 15s are clear. Some reduction in upside momentum out of the 5s on the CMF. It's still up. CDNO back through the previous floor for me. Enough time has gone by. Something should be showing up pretty soon, meaning the volume. One way or the other. So Nick, when we talk about positive divergences and what it takes to, cancel a positive divergence out, you saw that happen on the 1 minute VMA, right? Prices started.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it started to look a little bit better, right? Closed below that preferred entry. And back here, at this point right here. Then, subsequent uptick and then another, which essentially creates another brand new positive divergence that has to be canceled out again. Same thing on the CMF right now. The only thing that'll cancel that out is more than just a down tick. It's going to take 2 or 3 to take out the upsloping trend line that exists on the 5-minute CMF. But nonetheless, if you got through, even after net neutral on that right now and a down tick out of the MFI above it, if you got through internal support based on the most recent through, right, that would be something that you'd want to take a look at relative to the 15-minute level at 53.75, and then the possibilities to get to 53 on the session open with a limit order at 53.25 to lock it in. Or if you're Johnny quick on the order, then you mark it out when you get there.
Copy that.
Okay, we are out of time here on this recording for this morning. For those of you who have made it all the way through this tape, you've obviously been around the block with your trading. You should have a pretty good idea what you're looking at. So the thought process that have been run here this morning, although the illustrations we can't show on some of the proprietary charts that have the indicators attached to them, and get a pretty good idea of what we're talking about if you have a good understanding of technical analysis. The first trade identified, taken by all 3 of us this morning made money, and obviously all the commentary that surrounds the rest of what you're seeing here right now relative to staying out until you get the final confirmations is what it really takes to maintain a high level of risk control. Now you have the short coming in here to drive the prices down. So you're off of the POC at 55, increased volume is again what we were looking for. The target at 53.75, just a tick away from it on the 15s. I think the interesting part about this is that you have the 5-minute turnaround on the CMF we were just talking about right here. And the 5 on the MFI is back down. So short-term and long-term money confirmed this move. And you saw the representation of the actual contract stamped traded short. So the prices make it all the way down to 53 this morning. It depends on how much continued volume comes in. But right now at 8:51 a.m., once again, for those of you who are viewing this tape, there's been a wealth of information delivered over this morning in the Effective Traders Consortium's trading room this morning. Mark, do you have any final thoughts, Nick, on anything?
No, you've covered it all very well, Jeff. Thank you.
Nick?
No, I'm with you, Jeff. Definitely got to watch the 15-minute indicators here, making sure that you're getting the good CMF levels to jump on these trades.
So there you go, 15-minute level hit. Minute level hit. And there's 625 or 650 just traded long. So more than likely that 15-minute level is going to be held unless you get 12, 1,500, 2,000 traded short about now. Why would prices continue to trade short? There's no reason for it. That level has been defended. Jeff Killian, Mark Zasella, and Nick Lins this morning. Time is 8:52 a.m., 5/9/2016. We're out.
Getting to the level, identifying the level properly, and then really watching what the indicators are telling you for the confirmation. There's plenty of places where you could have been early and, you know, found yourself in a place where you had to manage your risk for a tick loss or a 2-tick loss while we played around the 54.50, 54.75 level. But waiting for the confirmation on those indicators is really what it's all about.
This is just dripping. There you go. A little bit more. I like it's down. Let's see what happens when it gets to this the open session open. See what they do there.
Yeah, there's your tick away.
Yeah.
Right, we talked about it earlier.
A hell of a long time to hold that trade from when we're talking about where we are now, with the indicators turning around on us as well and being run the wrong way on the CMF for a substantial period of that time, and some of the in the moments.
Yeah.
That's why they're dripping down. No volume today at this time. It's Monday morning.
You know what's wild is the tape had actually only been cut for a second and was rerun. So as it turns out, we're fortunate to have the prices trade down to a tick right above what we talked about earlier was the target on the low at 2053. We're still running for the limit order at 2053.25. You would have got out.
Yeah.
Which is basically what happened here. So 2 trades this morning for me right here. You got it, 2 trades. First leg and then that second here. Getting off of that. Higher risk category on the second trade, but for this morning pulled in 525. This is the sim window through Kinetics Ninja Trader platform. Yeah, you might get there, but more than likely a shakeout at this point. We'll see.
Yeah,
Fact of the matter is, yeah. There we have it for this morning. So we finished it up real strong. Everything that we talked about, everything that we ran, the scenarios have all turned out to have had played themselves out this morning. It's not the way it goes every morning, but it did this morning. We're not going to show any real account information over the internet. It's a violation of privacy policy. So now we are officially out at 8:56 a.m., 5/9/2016. For serious students of the market, these are the kind of people that we're interested in. We'll pick it up on the next tape.